Meteorologist Matthew East here with you in the Weather on the Ones Forecast Center. This is your Wednesday, September 30th edition of the Carolina Weather Video, the last day of September, and we are in the grips of a really nice autumn air mass around the region. A chilly start to the day today. Many of us well down into the 40s this morning. Here's a look at the temperature composite. These are actually the 4 a.m. temperatures, and I know this is probably a little tough to see on the video, but lots and lots of 40s around the Piedmont of North Carolina this morning, even pretty close to the coast. You have some 40s and lower 50s. It's 55 in Wilmington at 4 o'clock in the morning. You have a 50-degree reading there around Elizabeth City. So a lot of chilly air around the region this morning, and I think it's even going to be a couple of degrees chillier in many spots tomorrow morning. The radar very quiet around our part of the country. I wanted to show you this because here is our next storm system bringing some precipitation to the Rockies and, yeah, some snow in the higher elevations of Idaho and Montana this morning. And that system will be pressing eastward and bring us some rain chances a little bit later on this week. But today we're in great shape. Still a nice trough in the eastern part of the country, ridge in the plains, and another trough in the Rockies. And that translates very nicely to the high temperature forecast today. There'll be some 90s nosing up into parts of New Mexico and Texas. Only 40s for highs beneath that Rocky Mountain trough, and still a lot of residual chilly air, relative to average, I suppose, in the eastern part of the country. I wouldn't really call it chilly. We'll say cool, comfortable afternoon temperatures and chilly nighttime temperatures in the eastern part of the country. And by the way, tonight there's a frost advisory for the North Carolina mountains, on up through the mountains of Virginia, and into parts of Ohio and Michigan. So a pretty chilly night ahead tonight in a good chunk of the eastern United States. No rain today. It'll be another day with lots of sunshine, a beautiful day, lots of lower 70s for high temperatures this afternoon. Tomorrow, more of the same. A chilly start, comfortable during the afternoon, lower to mid-70s tomorrow afternoon. Here comes our next storm system, though. Friday, I think we'll see the clouds really spreading in here, and I've still included the small chance of a shower later Friday. The timing is a bit in question. The GFS is a little slower than the European model was swinging this front through Friday into Saturday. The GFS indicates the best rain chance Saturday, and that's sort of how I've the idea I've gone with for this morning's forecast package. You're dealing with an occluded front, sort of a cutoff low there, moving into the Great Lakes, and a lot of times the movement is slower with that type of storm system. So it looks like some showers at times for Saturday, but we're in good shape by Sunday. A lot of sunshine returns. Highs Sunday, low to mid-70s. A lot of sunshine Monday as well, with, again, low to mid-70s. And then next week's forecast, still a bit of a challenge. Again, this is the GFS, one of the American computer models. This is Tuesday on the GFS, and that's Wednesday. And the GFS indicates, if you take it at face value, some rain chances Wednesday, followed by a push of some pretty chilly air for the end of next week. But there are some differences amongst the modeling later next week. I know a lot of folks have some interest in the longer range forecast. So I want to show you this. Again, this is our comparison. The European model on the left, GFS on the right. And what we're looking at here is the 500 millibar pattern, or the upper air pattern. And this is the average of day 8, 9, and 10. So this would be the average of really the end of next work week. The upper air pattern, again, European on the left, GFS on the right. European holds back more energy in the southwestern part of the country, whereas the GFS brings that trough out, and that is what allows the chillier air to push into the eastern part of the country again about a week from now. I'm not sure which one is correct. This is really one of the typical European model biases to hang too much energy there in the southwest, but the GFS did that same thing in some of its runs yesterday. So I'm not really sure yet how quickly we'll see that trough progress our way later next week. But if we do get the trough in place, notice both models indicate some really nice ridging in the western part of North America. So if we do get that whole trough to swing out, could be some pretty chilly air involved by the end of next work week and the following weekend. We're talking 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th of October. So we'll see how all that plays out. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everyone have a wonderful day today. Enjoy this great weather, and God bless.